Good morning students. In the previous video, we had discussed about some FTP software that let you install and create FTP server and client computers. You can connect to FTP servers by installing any of these programs. You can also connect to FTP server through Windows Explorer also. Now let's see what are the requirements to connect to FTP server. After installing the required software for FTP access, before you connect to an FTP server, you need to know its web address and your username and password. There are many FTP servers that allow anonymous or guest access. It means you need not be a registered user of these FTP servers. Some of FTP addresses are ftp:/ftp.pressrpms.net, ftp:/ftp.leo.org, ftp:/ftp.usg.iu.edu, ftp:/ftp.enet.ie, ftp:/ftp.usg.iu.edu. Now let's see how to upload and download files. First up, to connect to an FTP server, you need to follow these steps. First of all, open Windows Explorer or File Explorer. In the address bar of Windows Explorer, type ftp:/ followed by the address of FTP server to which you want to connect. For example, ftp:/ftp.freestone.net. Windows or File Explorer now connects to FTP server and you get to see all the folders on the server as if they were folders on your computer. Here the image of FTP site freestone.net. Type the FTP server address here and press enter, and all the folders of FTP server are shown below. Now you can use any of the folders of FTP server. Let's see how to upload and download files. First of all, uploading a file. To upload a file on FTP server, you need to copy a file from your computer and paste it to FTP server's folder, just as the way you copy other files on your computer. Now, downloading a file. To download a file on FTP server, just copy a file from any of the folder of the FTP server and paste it your computer's folder, just as the way you copy other files on your computer. Once done, simply close the FTP server's window. Now, remote login and file transfer protocols. In previous sections, talk about a file transfer protocol FTP. In this section, we shall talk about some more protocols such as SFTP, SSH, SCP, and Telnet. Now, let's start with the Telnet. Telnet is an older internet utility that lets you log on to remote computer system. Basically, a Telnet program gives you a character-based terminal window on another system. You get a login prompt on that system. If you are permitted access, you can work on that system just as you would if you are sitting next to it. Traditionally, Telnet has been used by people who have logins on remote systems and want to do serious work there. But Telnet has some additional uses that are more relevant to people who are exploring the internet. Most notably, you can use Telnet to connect to thousands of catalogs at libraries around the world. This capability is wonderful for anyone doing serious research. Imagine being able to find out which book in your particular discipline are available at a number of specialty libraries in remote locations, all while you plug away at your desk. Next, how Telnet works. The computer through which you want to connect to a remote server is the client computer. Using Telnet client software on your computer makes a connection to Telnet server over internet, which is a TCP/IP network. Once your Telnet client establishes a connection to the remote host, your client becomes a virtual terminal, allowing you to communicate with remote host from your computer. Now you can type Telnet-based access commands on the Telnet client computer, which are then sent to remote Telnet server, and Telnet server acts accordingly. In most cases, you will need to log into the remote host, which requires that you have an account on that system. Occasionally, you can log in as a guest or public without having an account. Next is SSH, that stands for Secure Shell Protocol. SSH is Telnet-like protocol in functionality, but it is secure protocol compared to Telnet. SSH is also a protocol for remotely logging into a machine via shell where all data between the client and server is encrypted. The SSH protocol ensures security shell using other protocols like SCP and SFTP. You shall read about these protocols in coming lines. Now next, significance of using SSH. The traditional internet protocol like Telnet, FTP, even email also are not secure. It means this shares data or information in unencrypted form over internet, which can easily be eavesdropped. With the traditional Telnet protocol, the information that is exchanged between the client computer and the server computer is not sent directly to that machine. It is routed through several machines to get there. You can understand it like this: if you are traveling to a destination, then rather than taking one road directly to destination, you use several connecting routes to this destination. This way of data traveling is not safe. Anyone can easily see what you are sending because your data is in unencrypted form. Just like on open highway, you are visible to all. Now, what does this mean? Since your data is unencrypted, it is unsecure, and hence any hacker can easily grab your data, such as username and password, other data shared, etc. But if you use SSH, it secures your data by creating a secure connection with encrypted data. This ensures that only the client and the server will have access to actual data. Now next, SCP, that stands for Secure Copy. There are protocols that allow to copy files between two servers or two connected machines over internet. SCP is Secure Copy is one such protocol. The SCP protocol allows you to transmit files from one machine to another over internet. With the encryption benefit of SSH, most SSH clients include SCP capability. It offers own set of commands option for secure copying of files across two connected machines over internet. Next one, the SFTP, that stands for Secure File Transfer Protocol. SFTP is file transfer protocol, but is secure contrary to unsecure FTP. FTP is not a secure protocol, and data or files traveling through FTP are not protected during a session. This means data traveling over FTP can easily be stolen. To protect it during a session, data traveling over FTP can easily be stolen. To counter this problem, SFTP protocol is used. SFTP is secure protocol for file transfer, and it ensures security of data based on the secure shell protocol. SFTP requires that the client user must be authenticated by the server, and the data transfer must take place over a secure channel. Although data is encrypted before being sent across the network. SFTP encrypts both commands and data, providing effective protection against common network security risk. Now next is web services. Web services are the services or applications available via web through the use of a specific protocol. There are diverse web services available today. For example, chat, email, video conferencing, social networking, etc. We are going to talk about common web services that we use in our day-to-day life. First one, chat. Chatting is one of popular services of internet. Chatting is like a text phone. In telephonic conversation, you say something, people hear it and respond. You hear their response on the spot and can reply instantly. In the same manner, in chatting, you type a message on your screen which is immediately received by the recipient. Then the recipient can type a message in response to your message which is received by you instantly. If you want to chat, you need to log on to a server that provides chat facility. There are many sites that provide chat facility. This site mostly provide you chat facility via chat rooms. A chat room is a website or a part of some online service that provides an online venue for communities of users with a common interest to communicate in real time. Here is some commonly used type of chats. First one, instant messaging. It is a type of communication service via IM software that enables one to create a kind of private chat connection with another individual in order to communicate in real time over the internet. Similar to telephone conversation, but using text-based, not a voice-based communication. The most popular form of IM is instant messenger, such as AOL Messenger. Messenger software allow anyone who download their free software to choose a nickname and chat with anyone else with the same messenger software directly. Even programs like Skype also offer such a facility. Next one is ICQ. ICQ offers chatting via ICQ software. It is used as a conferencing tool by individuals on the net to chat, email, perform file transfer, play computer games, and more. When you download ICQ programs, you are assigned an ICQ number. Two or more people using ICQ can have same nickname, but no two people can have the same IQ number. Next one is IRC. Unlike IM and ICQ, IRC is not owned by any company. To use IRC, you need an IRC client program. IRC has many networks that are completely separate from one another. If you want to chat with someone on IRC, you need to make sure that you are connected to an IRC server via your PC's IRC client program. Once you connect to an IRC server, there are often thousands of rooms or channels on nearly any topic and tens of thousands of different people to chat with. Now next one, the web-based chat. Web-based chat is also like a IRC, but it is different from it in the sense that it is on a specific website and no programs is really needed to install on computer. Yahoo Chat is a great example of web-based chat. Next one is video conferencing. A two-way video phone conversation among multiple participants is called video conferencing. People who have multimedia PC or smartphone with a camera and video phone software can see each other while talking. Video conferencing is visual communication session between two or more users regardless of their location, featuring audio and video content transmission in real time. For effective video conferencing, business companies or organizations need to set up a profiling conferencing software and hardware solution for rooms, PCs, mobile devices, and browsers. Video conferencing consists of an endpoint, video conferencing server, peripherals, and software infrastructure. Let's say video processing, content transmission, integration, etc. Video conferencing is modern high-tech communication tool for increasing efficiency, for business optimizing and accelerating decision-making process and cutting customers and company staff level cost. Video conferencing main advantage over teleconferencing is that users can see each other, which allows them to develop a stronger relationship. When a video conference is held for informal purposes, it is called video call or video chat. There are a variety of ways video conferencing can be conducted. Individuals may use web cameras connected to our built-in laptop, tablet, or desktop computers. A smartphone equipped with cameras may also be used to connect for video conference. In such instance, a software-based platform typically used to transmit the communication over internet protocol. Some businesses use dedicated video conferencing rooms that have been equipped with high-grade cameras and screens to ensure that conversation is clear and with limited technical faults. Third-party providers often install and assemble the hardware needed to conduct the video conference. Now we have areas of applications. Video conferencing has become a very useful tool and has found its applications in diverse areas. Some areas that commonly use video conferencing are being given. First one, business. Video conferencing provides business with the ability to meet and to work with others over a distance. It enables top management to quickly and effectively communicate with employees sitting in multiple locations, even provide training or conduct interviews. Distance learning. Video conferencing is an exciting technology for education. Distance learning video conferencing increases efficiency by saving travel time and expenses and maintaining the ability for interaction between teachers and students. Telecommunications with client. Video conferencing allows users to save resources by meeting with client and colleagues at distant locations while maintaining face-to-face contact. Next one, the legal environment. Through video conferencing, testimony can be given by an individual who is not able to attend the physical legal settings. For example, expert witnesses, prisoners, etc. Now, telemedicine. In place where actual hospital and medical experts are not available, video conferencing enables patients to get the necessary information and expert guidance they need quickly and easily. Next one, the media. Through a video conferencing, journalists can participate in international press conference from any location without having to leave their offices. Next one, video conferencing modes. There are two main video conferencing modes, point-to-point video calls and multi-point video conferencing. Let's see first point-to-point video call. Point-to-point video calls is video session involving two participants who can see and hear each other simultaneously. Both meeting participants are provided with various collaboration tools such as text messaging, file transfer, slideshow, etc. Next one is multi-point conferencing mode. Multi-point video conferencing is full duplex video session involving more than two participants who can see and hear each other simultaneously. Multi-point video conferencing is similar to roundtable discussion where all participants have equal rights. This video conferencing mode is perfect if you need active involvement of all the speakers. Thank you. That's all for today.